Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be predicting my Premier League Game Week 26 match predictions. So, you already know the drill. We're going to be predicting the matches of the Premier League Game Week 26 and who I think is going to win, who I think is going to lose, thoughts and opinions on the matches. So yeah, before I start this video, please leave a like and subscribe because I'd really appreciate it and it really mean a lot to me. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First up, Man City and Newcastle. This is going to be an interesting match. Obviously, Man City are second currently, Newcastle are fifth. I think this match is going to be very interesting. City's form, they haven't lost in the last 5 matches. They've drew 2, won 3. Newcastle, they lost their last 2 against Liverpool and Man United, which was peak. Obviously, Man United in the EFL Cup final. Newcastle, they haven't been doing too well recently. They've been dropping off form recently. That's why I think this match goes to Manchester City. It's in the Etihad as well, so I think that just makes it even more of a reason. I think it's going to be 2-0 to City, like their last 2 fixtures of Newcastle. And I think Haaland's going to get himself a goal or assist, or maybe even De Bruyne getting himself a goal or assist. Or De Bruyne assist, Haaland goal, or the other way around. One of the two, but 2-0 to Manchester City. Next up, Bournemouth and Arsenal. I think obviously quick Arsenal win. They got their form back at Leicester. They came to Leicester's home and beat them 1-0. Could have been even worse, but it ended up being 1-0. Bournemouth lost their last match 4-1 to Man City, which was a very big L. So that's why I think this match goes to Arsenal, and it's 3-0 to Arsenal. I think it's a quick, easy sweep for Arsenal. Easy match, just get their 3 points there. Go to the match, get it done with, win it 3-0, easy. Maybe Odegaard getting himself a goal or assist, or Saka, but nonetheless, 3-0 to Arsenal. Next up, West Ham and Brighton. West Ham won their last match 4-0. Brighton won their last match 1-0, but their last match was an FA Cup match yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Brighton haven't been too bad. They've lost 1 of their last 5 matches. Same with West Ham. West Ham lost to Tottenham 2-0. Brighton lost 1-0 to Fulham, which is a stinky one. I think this is going to go to Brighton, but it's just going to be by the tiniest bit. It's going to be 1-0 to Brighton. It is at Brighton's home, but I think it's going to be 1-0 to Brighton. Not easy, very tight match, but they beat West Ham just by the tiniest bit to get the 3 points. Scoring for them is going to be Matoma. He's been a baller. He's always baller. So I think Matoma's going to get himself a goal or assist that match and do very well. Next up, Tottenham and Wolves. We're versing Wolves today. Liverpool are versing Wolves today. The match hasn't gone down yet because I'm recording this before the match, a few hours before the match. But the match hasn't gone down yet, and we are versing them today. So we'll see how they do today. I don't know how that match is going to play out, but by the time this is going out, that match has already happened, and hopefully Liverpool have won. If not, then Wolves could get themselves on a good run here and maybe even beat Tottenham afterwards. It is at Wolves Stadium, so it gives Wolves the home advantage. But Tottenham obviously have just beat Chelsea, they just beat West Ham, 2 London derbies, they just beat them. They lost to AC Milan before that, lost to Leicester, but then beat Man City before that. So even though it's at Wolves Stadium, I think it's going to be a quick 2-1 to Tottenham. I think Tottenham win by the tiniest margin, but Wolves, they just lose at home, and they lose out on the points. They lose out on 3 points, but Tottenham go home with 3 points. I think scoring, I think it's going to be either Harry Kane or Son again. They're going to come back, get their form back on. Maybe Son assist, maybe Harry Kane goal. You know how it goes with Son and Harry Kane. Obviously, 2 ballers for Tottenham, 2 legends. So I think it's going to be one of them doing well in the match. Next up, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. This one is at Villa Park, so it's home for Aston Villa. Aston Villa lost 3 of their last 5 matches. Crystal Palace have been drawing 4 of their last 5. That's why I think this one, Aston Villa may have won against Everton their last match, but I think this one is going to be a draw, and it's going to be 1-1 to Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. I think it's going to be a tight match. It will be at Aston Villa's home, but they both teams go away with 1 point. Maybe Coutinho getting himself a goal. And for Crystal Palace, maybe Olise or Ayew getting themselves a goal or assist in that match. But at the end of the day, 1-1, both teams go away with 1 point and it's a draw. Next up, Leeds and Chelsea. This one is at Stamford Bridge, at Chelsea's home. Chelsea have been on terrible form recently, lost their last 3, before that drew 2. Leeds lost their last 1, won 1 before that, lost 2 before that, and then drew to Man United before that. So Leeds haven't been too good either, but they have actually won them. But I think another draw match. I think it's going to be 2-2, a lot of goals, a lot of assists, and I think it's going to be a good match to watch, tight match. Both teams end up going away with 1 point as well, which Chelsea won't be happy as it is at their home, but I think it will be a draw. Maybe Mudryk finally getting himself another goal. I don't think he's got his, he hasn't got his first goal yet, so maybe Mudryk getting his first goal, and João Felix maybe coming back, Enzo Fernandez maybe even assist, one of the 3. For Leeds, maybe Somerville getting himself a goal, or maybe even Adams or Rottier. But at the end of the day, a draw match. Next up, Southampton and Leicester. This one is in Southampton, so it's at Southampton's home. Leicester lost their last 3, 1-2 before that. Southampton lost 4 of their last 5 and then beat Chelsea as the only one to win in their last 5. Leicester did just lose to Blackburn yesterday. Obviously, it was an FA Cup match. This is at Southampton's home. I think Southampton are going to beat Leicester. Obviously, Leicester played terrible apparently last night. Even though it was an FA Cup match, they still played bad. So I think they're going to go to Southampton's home and lose 1-0. I think they only lose by a tiny bit, but it is at Southampton's home. Southampton have the home advantage. I think it's 3 points to Southampton. Leicester go home with no points, and they're devastated. Next up, Nottingham Forest and Everton. This one's at Nottingham Forest's home, so it's going to be a home advantage to Nottingham Forest. Everton lost their last match, 1-1 before that, lost one before that, 1-1, and then lost one again. So they've won 2 of their last 5 and lost 3 of their last 5. Nottingham Forest lost 3 of their last 5, 1-1, drew 1. So not bad, but not good at the end of the day. Because if you only win 1 of the last 5, it's a bit of a stinker. Even though it is at Nottingham Forest's home, I think they're going to end up drawing this match. And it's going to be a 0-0 draw. No one scores. Very tight, but no one will end up scoring. And it's just going to be a very boring game. No goals, no assists, nothing. Just 0-0. Very plain. But both teams go away with 1 point. Penultimate match of the week. This is an interesting one. Liverpool and Man United. Obviously, with Man United just winning the Carabao Cup, this time last year we were winning it basically. Well, we did win it this time last year, so that was an L. But Man United just won it. They beat Newcastle. This one is at Anfield, so there is hope. But with the way Liverpool are playing, I don't know if there's hope, honestly. This is going to be really bad because I'm a Liverpool fan, but it's a non-biased opinion. I think we're gonna get beat. If we lose to Wolves today or draw to Wolves, we're getting beat by Man United. It's obvious. But if we actually beat Wolves, maybe it'll give us some hope to come and beat Man United at Anfield, and hopefully we can get the 3 points. I hope we can get revenge for the last time we played them. I'm not too confident though, and I just have a bad feeling about this match. I think Liverpool lose this match, and it goes Man United's way. Hopefully I can get proved wrong by my team. I love Liverpool, but sometimes you just got to see past the odds, and hopefully we can win, but I don't think we'll win. I think this is going to be 2-1. I think we'll manage to get a goal or something at least. But hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully we do win. But my prediction for this one is 2-1, with Liverpool losing to Man United. I think maybe Casemiro getting himself a goal, Bruno getting himself a goal maybe, or maybe even Sancho or Rashford getting himself a goal again. I think it's either going to be Rashford, Casemiro or Sancho getting themselves a goal in this match. And for Liverpool, if they do score one, then I think maybe Jota coming back with his comeback goal, or maybe even Salah, as he does own Man United. I'm still not forgetting about the past other matches before that. Salah owns Man United, so hopefully we got this one. But my prediction is my prediction, and hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they can prove me wrong. This match of the week, Fulham and Brentford. This match is at Brentford Stadium, so it's a home advantage for Brentford. Fulham haven't been too bad recently. They've won 4 of their last 5, drew 1, and then Brentford drawing 3 and winning 2. So both teams haven't been too bad. They haven't lost in their last 5 matches. But Fulham have been winning more. I think it's going to be 1-1, and I think they're both going to go away with 1 point each. I think it's going to be a tight match, a very tight match. Maybe Tony or Janelt getting himself a goal for Brentford, or assist, or one or the other. And for Fulham, maybe Palhinha getting himself a goal or assist in that match. But either way, nonetheless, 1-0 draw, 1 point to each team. Tight match, but ends up being a draw. So yeah, guys, those are my game week 26 predictions. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.